Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be cleaning up this colonial knife here. It's got a little crack in the handle. We're not going to worry about that today. Don't have the time, but we're all going to be getting the surface rust off of here. I've been looking at it on my desk long enough, but you see it's got surface rust on both the blades here. But this is an old knife. It's not a clamshell handle, meaning it don't have tabs back here. But we're going to be taking the Dremel wire brush and cleaning the handles. We're going to be cleaning out inside here. It's going to be a good looking knife. We're actually going to be hitting the bolsters here with the fiber wheel along with the blades and the back springs. But also, guys, we're going to be cleaning this one up too. It's a LH2. It's called the Traveler, which I have the bigger brother to it. This is the LH4. But I could not resist that LH2. I'm looking for me an LH3 next. I know there's one on eBay, but I think there's something wrong with the blade that I saw, been whittled down some. But I absolutely love this knife. Can't get enough of it. That walnut grain is beautiful, and that's why I want to sand this one down and get the grain showing, and then putting mineral oil on this one. So we're going to be doing a little hand sanding. Cannot wait to do that. But just gonna be a great day in the knife shop, guys. I'm gonna share something with you real quick. Mr. Dave Antes sent in the Stag marble woodcraft. It's got a 4.5 inch blade, but the pommel is even Stag. I'll show it to you in 1 second. But this is the sheath for it. Mr. Wade gave me some stuff to actually put a strip or a little strap back here and strap around the handle. But what I've done to this, guys, is I've saddle soaked it. I've cleaned it real good. It was dirty too, but look at that deer right there, and look at the you got a little bit of decorations around here or some type of etching in there, but that buck is awesome. Then look here, you got EB on the back. Ain't that cool? That I did not see it until I cleaned it. But this sheath cleaned up good, guys. It's in great shape too. You see how thick it is? And one day this week we're gonna get them strapped. Maybe this weekend I'm gonna get what Wade gave me and make us a little strap for it, and we'll be able to use this sheath for that. I have actually two woodcrafts. One is stag handle. One is leather handles, courtesy of Mr. Dave Antes from Fowler, Michigan. I'm fixing to show you what I got over there so far. But I'm very proud of this sheath here. It cleaned up good, and it's an old sheath. I love it, I really do. Actually saddle soaked this pick sheath here too. It cleaned up good. Tomorrow I'm putting wax on it and actually getting it in the mail for that trade. Here it is right here, is that pick. I'll be showing you the knife I traded for it over there. You remember this, the one with the spring or the saw blade broke, but I absolutely love that knife. Thinking about getting it welded, but I don't know yet. But also saddle soaked this one here. It come in with this knife right here, and absolutely love. This is a Hammer brand from 45 to 55. It's a fishing knife, but this is the original sheath for it here. And actually we're going to be re-sewing this here real soon. We're going to be taking all that out and re-sewing that up. But I saddle soaked this too, and it just come real good and clean. You see that? There's a design right there. I can't make it out real good. There it is right there. We may be able to see it on camera. See if it says if I can make it out. No, it's too worn. It might have something to do with the Hammer brand, but guys, I ordered something today that we're gonna be able to repair the handles here. Same color, and it's got glitter in the side of it. It's them. It's actually cabinet liners. It's adhesive, the paper you put down. But we're gonna be taking the handles off very carefully because these tabs will break easy. We're gonna try to fold these up on the end and just slide them off, clean it, take all the wrapping off. This side ain't that bad, but I know it's brittle. But we're going to be putting that cabinet liners on both sides of this knife here real soon. maybe even do it this weekend, because that stuff's supposed to be in tomorrow. And if it is, we might try that on Saturday. But a lot going on, guys. I just want to get these two knocked out real quick and see how they turn out, especially this colonial here. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Blade's in excellent shape, guys. I'm hoping to get some of the snapback, but we'll see. But guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, here it is. See that crack right there? We're going to be dealing with that after I get it cleaned at a later date. But you see the surface rust on here. I cannot stand it any longer. Great knife though. Check that out right there. We're going to get all that gook out, clean up these blades, clean up these bolsters, get all that surface rust off these springs right there. See here? Same thing here. Surface rust. I'm telling you guys, this knife's going to clean up really good. And all we're going to do there is probably put epoxy in there and sand it down. But I want to get it good and clean first. So that's what we're fitting to do. We're fitting to take this over there on the fiber wheel and get it good and clean. Got the blades tilted back where the springs are up. I'm fixing to oil it down with a CLP. I don't know where I got this from, guys. A lot of people are asking me. I don't have a clue where I picked it up at. It's old though, but man, I like the way it works. It foams up and I like that. Makes me think it's doing something when it foams up. You know what I mean? My boss is calling. Okay, she's on the way home from work. I'm just massaging this oil into these handles, guys. I'm gonna dry it out real good, and one day, I think this weekend, we're gonna try to put epoxy right there. But check this out. Look at there. How about that? That's awesome. Colonial made some good knives. They really did back in the day. And even I mean, the older stuff. See that right there? And we're also going to give it a new edge. You see how somebody took a grinder to it and got divots in the blade right there. So we got to take it over there and give it a new edge on the sander. Guys, I know y'all hear me all the time, but I just love cleaning up old knives, guys. I mean, look at that. That's got some good patina in the blades. It's just amazing. And we're gonna get some fine grit sandpaper and go over the bolsters here. See how it cleaned them up real good. We're gonna get some fine grit sandpaper and go over that and go over the back springs. It's gonna look really good, guys. Really good. Great knife. It really is. I just love saving lives of old knives. Love it. I love to find them as rusty as can be, like that Powell Cutlery Company the other day. They got sent in and I cleaned it up. It turned out to be beautiful. I got it on display over there. I'll show it to y'all. We're fitting to dry it up now and get that edge done. Okay guys, what I'm using is a wore out 400 grit, and all I'm gonna do is give it a new edge. You see somebody took a grinder to it and just gave it some grind marks there and messed up that edge. We're just gonna make it good and even all the way down. It's gonna look good. Okay, start with a 320, guys. I'm gonna hit the blade a little bit just to get some of these scratches out, the deeper scratches. Hey guys, it's the next morning. Today is Friday morning. We're done with the colonial, and now I'm fixing to sand this down and sand the wood down and put some mineral oil on it to bring out that grain. Absolutely love these little LH traveler knives from Chicago Cutlery. So I want the grain to look like this one here I've been carrying. Look how beautiful that grain is. Love it. Can't get enough of this knife, guys. Taking 400 grit, just going over the wood. Get all that dinginess, the use out of it, where people handle it with their hands and stuff. We're gonna just get all that grime off of it and put that oil on there. It's gonna bring out that grain. I'm now on grit 5000. I'm almost done with this thing. Been working on it for about 30 minutes. Okay guys, we're using mineral oil to coat the handles with. We're just gonna put a little oil right here in the cap. That way we can pour whatever's left back in there. This is where the magic happens, guys. But look at the grain right there. Ain't that pretty? Beautiful. Beautiful wood. Don't have any Chicago Cutlery knives, guys, I suggest y'all get one. They're fun to bring the handles back. Look at that. That's pretty, in it. I love that wood grain. Getting that locked real good. I'm just gonna let that soak in. Coat it real good. Whoosha. Beautiful, ain't it? Man, can't get enough of these wood-handled knives as of late. They're fun to do. But I started with a 400. I worked all the way up to a 5,000 grit. I worked on it for about 30 minutes. And it's absolutely worth it. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we're gonna wipe it down now. Okay, guys, here they are. This is the Colonial knife. Look how well that thing cleaned up. It does have that crack, but we're gonna be addressing that sometime soon. But look how nice this knife is, y'all. Good carbon steel. It's sharp as a razor. It's got the USA stamp on it. Hear that snap? Then you got this blade here, guys. Remember it had them chips out of the blade, but I gave it a nice new edge, and it thing is sharp now. Got that old carbon steel. Colonial, one thing about Colonial, they usually have sharp blades, good carbon steel. But see that right there? I gave it a nice new edge. It's good and straight now. It's got that long pull I love. And listen to this. Hear that? It didn't have any snap when I started. But it's awesome knife now. Love it. But we will address that crack here soon. But look how good them handles cleaned up too. That right there is a rivet. It ain't a pin. See that right there? It's got a little crack right there, I think. But these are pins here to actually hold the handle scale onto the brass frame. But it's got brass liners. And look how well it cleaned up on the inside. See that right there? Beautiful, ain't it, guys? Awesome, ain't it? Colonial makes some good knives, and I sanded them bolsters down. You can see there was still some deep, there was a deep scratches in them. The reason I wanted to sand them down, you see there's still reminiscence of the deep scratches, but beautiful to see that mark right there. Tried to get it out the best I could, but it turned out good, guys. It really did, and it was just an old knife that needed some TLC. It's beautiful, and I'm trying to find something that almost match that white in there. So we're gonna come up with something. But again, that's a pin. I mean a rivet. It ain't a pin. See, these are not clamshell handles. It's actually real handles. I can't believe they used a rivet right there. Very cool. But again, it's a great knife. Great knife. Now this one here I bought off eBay. I did pay about 30-something bucks for it, but I had to have it. And look at the handles now. Ain't that beautiful? That walnut wood, guys, is just beautiful to me. Check that out. See the grain? Beautiful knife now. And the blade doesn't look like it's ever been used. It's got the Traveler right there. It's Chicago Cutlery. It's an LH2 USA. That's a nice little knife. It's going to be on display in here. Hit that snap. I meant for it to stay up like that, yeah. Check that out, though. Turned out good. Love these little LH knives by Chicago Cutlery. I'm going to try to get them all. Already got the LH4 I picked up in a pawn shop or an antique store down in Panama City. And this is it, guys. I'm carrying it. I've been carrying it ever since I shaved all the varnish and or polyurethane off of it. I mean, it looked like somebody took the blade and dipped it and pulled it up and let it dry. It was covering the brass. It was all down in here. It was around the spring here. But guys, look at that grain right there. I can't get over it. Cannot get over it. Beautiful knife. I use it every day. I'm on a thing for Chicago Cutlery knives now, guys. But I absolutely love that grain and that walnut. Beautiful, ain't it? Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I got this. Awesome. And guys, I've already got all these waxed. I'll be buffing these out. This one is to this one here, the stack handle woodcraft that Mr. Dave Antee sent in. But there's another woodcraft right there, same blade. That one's a little wider, it looks like. But awesome knives here. All marble, courtesy of Mr. Dave Antee's. That right there is a marble safety axe. I just love this stuff, guys. And this is what Mr. JR sent in for the auction. I actually made a deal with him. I'm adding $100 to the auction for this knife. This is the Kent here. So I'm keeping the Kent. I feel like that needed to stay here in the museum. But again, Kent was made only 1 year in 1934, according to my book. Made for the Woolworth department store. These were made by Camillus, but again, these are Kent knives. Well-made knives, 1934 only, for the Woolworth department store. Awesome stuff, guys. But there's a big boy there that I actually broke that saw blade. But good stuff here, guys. Good stuff. But here's the article again. I absolutely love that thing. Certainly appreciate that. But look at that. There's the woodcraft right here, right there. And then it's also got the thing about the stag one for $3. How about that? Right there. There's the woodcraft stag. But just a beautiful the article here, guys. Love that. Love all that stuff, man. Just amazing piece. But anyway, that's the sheath for that knife. And I've already saddle soaked it. I put Mama's Outback, the leather wax on it. I'm letting it just sit on it. I'm going to be buffing that out. And I'm going to be adding a little strip up here, or a strap to go around the handle. See, when that sets in there, you need a strap up here to hold the handle. I'm going to use what Mr. Wade gave me. But I also want to share something too. This one here I got from Mr. Britton Blair. But I talked with Mr. Ken last night. He let me know he was back home from the SHOT Show out in Las Vegas. But he's got me 7 of the 12 knives together. And he's also making my prototype for this year's Ellaville Knife Show. I'll be sharing that with y'all. I'm going to be making a special trip up there to get the knives in that knife. It's going to be a fun trip, guys. Fun trip. But I just love this place, guys. I just want to share something else with you real quick. I got that picture right there from Mr. Wade. Absolutely love this thing, but you can tell this guy here, reading into the whole story here, this guy here must have fell into the river, because he's letting his shoes dry out. He's got his coat over here drying out. Well, that might be his coat, I don't know, but anyway, I think he fell because he broke his arm, but I think he's drying his boots out, his feet out. I really think he fell in the water. But they're just taking a little break in the action, but ain't much of a break because we got Mama Bear with coming across the creek here. He's reaching to grab a Remington rifle. He's using a Remington knife to make the stent for his broken arm. But I absolutely love this thing here. The younger guys are gonna be helping defend the older guys here from Mama Bear. And look at that knife right there. Don't that thing look real, y'all? But I'm gonna share something with y'all real quick. I actually bought me a baby bullet, and it's coming in, and it goes well with this thing. I cannot wait to show y'all that. I bought it off of eBay the day I got home because I was so excited about this print here. I absolutely love it, and I just want to thank Mr. Wade again. And I also got my bolo knife up there. This was sent in to me by from Texas, and Hambone Blades. He's got a YouTube channel, y'all check him out. But he redone the handles on that USMC bolo knife. It's a bolo machete. Actually, the medical corpsmen use this more than anyone in World War II to make stretchers. They cut down sapling trees and make stretchers to take the men off the field or transport the men around. But absolutely love that thing. But it is a hoss, but it's on display up there. But I got that up there this week. But just a great thing, guys, here. I love it. This is the updated display case here. Just awesome pieces in there. Zippos, a lot of bears and Sasquatches in there. Absolutely love this piece. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Love it. Love it all. And that picture, can't get over it. I called Wade yesterday and told him that I was drinking coffee with the 4 old codgers, the rough and toughest folks that are trying to survive out in the wilderness. Ain't no telling where they're at, Alaska or Wyoming or Idaho or somewhere right along the river there. But good print. I love it. I just can't thank them enough for that photo. But I also got this, the wax down, getting ready to stitch it up to repair that right there. I got the pick knife sheath wax down. I'm gonna be wiping it off. I'm gonna be getting that in the mail today, along with that to send to for the trade. But my desk is a mess, guys, but that's organized chaos, I'm telling you. I know exactly what I'm doing on everything up there. But of course, my wall of fame, and of course, my new Zippo display case I got from Cheesy Moon Workshop. I love that. Got the Army hat on this one, and I got the Marine Corps hat on that one over there. Hoorah. Just a beautiful place here, guys. I love these Zippo display stands. Just awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Also talked to Mr. Steve from Killeen, Texas the other day too. He said that the Bibles for both Old Testament and New Testament should be out in April, I think it was. Yeah, in April. So lots of stuff going on, guys. He said he can't wait for the auction. He said he's going to be tuning in and possibly buying some stuff. So just an awesome guy to talk to as well. We hit it off. Amazing people in the knife community, guys. They really are. And I just want to thank Mr. Steve again for the Bibles. But again, he said that since I've been talking about the Bibles, these here, the requests for these have went up 700 to 800%, and that is awesome, and just an awesome mission that they're on for God, handing out the Bibles to first responders, active duty military personnel, and veterans. Just want to thank them for that. And again, all the proceeds for this Monday's auction will be going to Warriors Light out there in their church. Their church don't have but 70 members, guys, and they do all this. All this is amazing. And they're out there at Fort Cavazos. That used to be Fort Hood, but they hand them out there. Like when they have to deploy, they'll go out there and hand out Bibles when soldiers are leaving to deploy, and just an amazing story, amazing the mission that they're on for God. And I just want to thank them for that. And I really hope the auction does well so we can help them spread God's word. So amazing. And I just want to thank y'all again for all the support for the past auctions, and I'm sure this auction will do well also. And I know I keep saying it, guys, but there will be photos up this weekend of the knives in the auction. You'll be able to pre-bid on them. So I think I've got up to 43 knives now, 43 knives, and it might possibly grow. So who knows? I don't think I'm going to give a big description on them this time. I think I'm just going to put some pictures up there and maybe put a little bit of the description and stuff, but you'll be able to see them. So, but guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today, and I just want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys. Y'all be like a good night. Stay sharp.
We appreciate you being with us today, and we have thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope y'all do too. And just remember one thing, after a good meal and knife talking and showing some knives, just remember to do this. Always stay sharp.
Wait, what does your shirt say?
Ellaville Knife Show 2024.
And what's it going to say next year?
Ellaville Knife Show 2025.
That's right.